these are my new character in my Blond Cards series. Go to Blond Cards, blondcards.com. And my new character is Billy Childish, who's a friend of mine who I paint with on Mondays, and we make paintings together under the name Heckle's Horse. And it's a bit of a controversial one, this one, because it's about a book that was written about Billy, in which Billy is quoted as saying something about the work we do together, where he is quoted as really just taking all the credit for himself and saying that I make no real meaningful artistic contribution to the work. I don't know if he said it or not, but either way it's completely untrue and out of line to say that. So I'm doing a load of work to contest that and make public that I know Billy. I know Billy's not a liar. I don't know why his quote was saying that. But yeah, so the joke is that what Billy's essentially saying is that I've got him saying here, I do all the good. This isn't word for word what he's quoted to have said. What he's quoted to have said word for word is written here. Right, Ted Kessler, who wrote the book To Ease My Troubled Mind, the authorised, unauthorised history of Billy Childish. Right, Ted says to Billy, and I'm not in the room by this point. I was there earlier, but I left, and then for some reason Ted waits for me to leave before asking anything about the paintings we do together, which is a bit passing strange in itself. But so Ted's quoted as saying to Billy, when they paint together, is Johnston, me, like the rhythm section and Childish the front man? Billy's quoted as saying in reply, no, I'm the guitarist, the singer, the drummer. Rhythm is very important in painting. Edgeworth might play a bit of bass on it. That's not true. So why did he say it? I don't know. Did he say it? I don't know. So I've said underneath, this isn't true, and far from the first time my artistic contribution to the collaborative art Billy and I make has been misrepresented to either unstate or eradicate my artistic contribution and disproportionately credit work to Billy. That's another story. This isn't a now this, I want to stress this because I don't know if he said it or not. This isn't a criticism of Billy. Like I say, Billy's a massive friend of mine. One of my favourite people in the world is Billy Childish. It's an alleged quote that virtually dismisses 13 years of my work on Heckle's Horse, which is why I am angry. I'm angry about it, but I shouldn't be. This is an original painting, it's not a print. So these are originals, even though they look very similar. They are individually hand done. Obviously this bit I've printed on a computer and glued it on. So acrylic glued onto relatively thick cardboard. I mean, I upcycle it from the streets of Camden. When the shops throw out all their cardboard, I stick it in a laundry bag, take it home, cut it up, paint it black. Stick hanging holes in the top so I don't need to buy a frame or any attachments. They're all numbered, the Blond Cards series. So this one's number 1090. There's lots of other characters. I'm one of the characters. My friend Ron Troop is, Off-Grid Life, Shelley, my ex-wife, On, my girlfriend, Mooney Rara. There's lots of characters. Billy's now one of them. And I've done, I think, 40. The most recent 40 Blond Cards are all the new character Billy Childish, and I'll be giving these away for free at Camden Market because I'm the Camden Market free art man. We'll see how they go.
I'm your